Hi there. It's time again for 5 mystery CD reviews. And this time, unlike I think the previous time, I haven't picked them out ahead of time. So here we go. And hopefully I don't pick one that I've already reviewed. 1. That feels like it's a double. 2. And once again, if I pick something I've already reviewed, these are interesting ones. Okay, something else. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I've got 6 here. So I won't review this one. You guys know how much I love Sparks, though. Here we go. Okay, this is, I think, my least favorite album by The Doors. Waiting for the Sun. It was, I believe, it was their, I get this confused, it's their 3rd album? I believe it is, yeah. And Waiting for the Sun is not even on this, is it? I love that song. And the only song I really remember from this is Hello, I Love You, which is okay. It's a bit too poppy for me, though, especially for it being The Doors. And I believe Jim Morrison actually didn't like doing that song either. But otherwise, I'd have to listen to this again, because I haven't listened to it in a long time, because it just kind of bored me. But I'd love your thoughts on Waiting for the Sun. Definitely one of my favorite 70s artists. But this album, which a lot of their fans love, I've just never ever gotten into. Yes, Going for the One. And I know people keep saying, many fans keep saying Awaken is one of the best Yes songs ever. And I've tried to appreciate it, but I just, it's like it's good, but it's like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard. It's just, and the first song, Going for the One, I've always found really abrasive, just too loud or something, and just, I don't know, I can just never really get into this album. But I'll have to listen to it more. So I'd love your thoughts on that. Oh, Captain Beefheart album, and I picked one of his worst. Blue Jeans and Moonbeams. Now this is when he was, trying to sell more records, so he was, I guess, kind of selling out, just being really commercial. It's not a bad album, though. It's not terrible. And there's one song on here, Observatory Chest, which is really nice, and a lot of Captain Beefheart fans, even if they don't like this album, they really like that song. But otherwise, it's listenable, I guess, is about all I can say about it. It's certainly not bad, but I like it when he's weird. It's much more interesting. Oh, here's a couple of interesting albums, or CDs. Frank Zappa, Playground Psychotics. It's a double album. I think it's mainly all live stuff. And this, I believe, is mainly, or it's all from the Flo and Eddie era, the early 70s. And the thing I love the most about this album is they do a different version of Billy the Mountain, the one that's on just another band from LA. Because I never knew there was another version like on a CD until I checked out this. And it's different. So it's sort of the same as the one on the LA album, but it's also different. There's a few different things, and it's just interesting to hear a second version of it. But yeah, this is a fun CD to listen to if you're a Zappa fan. And this one I bought recently. I was actually going to do a separate video on it someday. I just never got around to it. It's The Doors, but it's without Jim Morrison, if you can believe that. This just came out recently, remastered. They did 2 albums after Jim Morrison passed away. Other Voices and Full Circle. And my brother bought The Doors' Other Voices when it came out, and I listened to it, and I sort of liked it. It wasn't the same without Jim Morrison, but it certainly wasn't terrible, excuse me. And Tightrope Ride is as good as any other Doors songs as far as I'm concerned. Ships with Sails is really, really nice. Then it gets kind of silly with I'm Horny, I'm Stoned, but it's just a fun track. So overall, I like it. It's pretty decent. And their other album, Full Circle, which I had never heard in my life until I got this, and I'd heard it wasn't very good. I've only played it once, but it's not bad. I don't think I would like it as well as Other Voices, but it wasn't bad. It was listenable. So that's it. Those are my reviews, and I'll do another mystery movie review thing soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.